Hey, good evening. It's a Monday, November 4th, and welcome back to Everyday Talk 24/7. Really excited to start another week with you. I have a diagnostic test tonight, a diagnostic for your heart. If you take this test, and trust me, it's not very challenging or elaborate, but it'll be revealing. If you take this test, you'll get a window into the condition of your heart. Not your physical heart, but the heart that really matters. The heart that drives you. That, as the Proverbs say, is the source of, the wellspring of everything that you do. So it's pretty important for us to have an understanding what is our heart condition, because that will impact all of life. And there's something we can do about gauging that and taking steps. You see, your words, they will heal you, or your words will wound you. Again, there's no neutrality here. We're either wounding or healing. This is true for other people, but it's also true for us. If my words are not in line with the way God designed me to function, then it'll bring destruction to me. But if they're in line with the way God has called me to live, then they'll bring healing. Listen to what Jesus says in Matthew 15:18. This is at the end of a discussion with the Pharisees. They're upset with the disciples because they're not washing their hands like they're supposed to. And they say they're breaking the law. They're not really breaking God's law. They're just ignoring the foolish laws of the Pharisees, which have nothing to do with Scripture. So at the end of this discussion, Jesus says it's not about washing your hands and watching what goes in. Really, it's the things, Matthew 15:18, but the things that come out of a person's mouth come from the heart, and these defile him. So the words that are coming out of your mouth, the thoughts flowing out of your heart, that's what defiles us. We need to pay attention to that. On the positive side, Proverbs 10:11 says this: the mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life. And that fountain of life is used all throughout the Proverbs, of being hope, of giving life itself. Our words can do this. And if we're giving life to others, we're giving life to ourselves. But the flip side is also true. If my words are not in line with what God's called me to do, then they will not be a fountain of life. They'll be destructive to us. So like I said, this fountain of life, this idea, is both to the listener and to us, the speaker. So it's important. All right, what's this test I'm talking about? Here it is, pretty simple. Ask someone you trust to give you an honest evaluation of your everyday speech or everyday talk. Then ask them to write it down. Don't do it casually. Say, look, hey, over the next day or so, as you're able, I want you to either type on your phone, write on paper, put it in a word processor, whatever is best. I want you to listen to me. And I want you to write down what you hear. And these are the things I'm going to ask you to write about. And you can show them this video and get a handle on what we're talking about here. What are the topics and subjects of my words? What's the tone? Am I pleasant? Am I angry? Am I negative? Sad? What percentage of my everyday speech and talk is critical, negative, or corrective? Or, conversely, what percentage reflects gratitude, praise, appreciation? And put a number on it. Am I doing half the time? Am I 3/4 of the time critical, negative, corrective? Almost almost never show gratitude, most never show praise, never show appreciation. These are things God tells us to do. They need to be a part of our everyday speech in life. What percentage of the things that you talk about are about things you can't change? Things like current events, the political scene. Yeah, I know, go ahead and vote, do whatever. But if all of our time is spent about things that Congress is going to do, or my sports team, or people at work who are not being positive, I can't do a thing about that. How much of my time is spent in that? How dominant is anxiety and worry a part of my daily speech? Put a rough number on it. And again, this is someone that you trust, not someone that's going to take an opportunity to tear you down or falsely build you up. But get this information. Ask them to do that. And then don't fight with them over it. Learn from it. See, Philippians 4 says this. Finally, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about these things. See, this simple diagnostic test will reveal the condition of your heart. We can do this self-diagnostic, but we need somebody to help us with this, who'll be honest with us. Remember the Proverbs, faithful are the wounds of a friend. Someone that you know and trust who has regular exposure to you. Ask them to do these things. Take this diagnostic test for your heart, and it will tell you the condition of your heart and things that we can work on to change. And I'll do some follow-up on this in the next couple of videos, but this is so important for us. Our words, they can heal us or they can deeply wound us. Let's use this test so we can be healing to others and ourselves. And that's the thought for this night. Hope you enjoy this test. And again, give me your thoughts and feedback. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. And Tuesday, November 5th. You have a good night. Bye-bye.